I'm Jonathan Milam here with a comparison of two really nice vintage horns. I have got a King Silvertone from 1950, a trumpet, and I have a King SilverSonic from 1965. As you can see on both of these models, you have got a solid sterling silver bell, and then of course you also have a brass body. Genuine, I believe, mother of pearl top caps or buttons for the top caps, and really exceptionally made horns. I've had a number of vintage horns, perhaps not so many as Kahn's, but the valves on most all of the vintage Kings that I've had have still been in very, very good condition. Perhaps better than some Olds and Busher horns that I've had. Maybe that's a little generality, but it has been my experience. But these silver bells, solid sterling silver belled instruments, are really nice. They're said to actually have more overtones. They carry a pure tone without cracking. As I said in one video, they aid you in walking on the moon. Little humor there, but they are reputed to have superlative qualities, I think we can say at least. Okay, what I'm going to do in contrasting them is just play a little number on the trumpet and on the cornet. First of all, using a rather relatively shallow mouthpieces to give you an idea of the carrying tone that the trumpets and cornet can produce. And then we'll use a slightly larger mouthpiece and give you an idea of the mellow tone as well. Going to doodle around a little bit on an old hymn that was popular when I was being raised in church. It's All in Him. That's a 1950 King Silvertone. And now with a 1965 King SilverSonic Cornet, we'll try the same song. Anytime I play a different instrument, of course you can see the mouthpiece, you're a lot closer to the sound of a cornet because the bell is closer to your ears as opposed to a trumpet. And this instrument seems to be, with this mouthpiece, a little more carrying than the trumpet, but I'm not sure that that is a difference that you'll note with both instruments being projected towards you in a more similar manner. All right, let's switch mouthpieces, and I know I was doing this earlier, and I generally will ask my son if he's around. Now, what do you think of that? How's that sound? And he told me, he said, now that is dark. And he was referring to the cornet when I was playing that, and we'll try a number which you might recognize as Somewhere Over the Rainbow. We'll try the King Silvertone with a somewhat of a trumpet flugel mouthpiece, not the huge throat that some of these have, but nonetheless a very deep cup and a somewhat larger mouthpiece throat than we used a moment ago. And we'll play that now on the SilverSonic Cornet. horn as an instrument, but if I were going out and I were going to play something as a soloist and had my choice, I'd be thrilled to take this trumpet, King Silvertone 1950, and put the tighter mouthpiece on it and then contrast it with the mellower mouthpiece in the cornet. Might sound something like this. And then for the mellow tone, I'd go with the deep cup in the cornet. Certainly two very fine instruments. Again, you've got a King Silvertone from 1950 and a King SilverSonic Cornet from 1965. Hope you've enjoyed the comparison. Thanks for listening, and as always, God bless.